Hi you guys, welcome to my Venus through Signs series. This is for Venus in Gemini. So if in your birth chart your Venus is sitting in the sign of Gemini, then this video is for you. Did I say this is for the month of December? I don't know, I'm tweaking. So yeah, if you don't know where your Venus is at, you can go to any free astrology website. So just pause the video. You can go to astro.com, enter your birth time, place, and day. You don't have to know your exact time to know where Venus is placed. But once you do that, it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. If your Venus is in Gemini, this is for you. And yes, sometimes your Sun and Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. So it's still, the reading still applies to you. Remember guys, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do. And also I want to thank all of you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel, and I ask that you please continue to do so. I'm also using a new tarot deck, as vice versa tarot. So I'm just kind of filling them out and seeing, you know, how I connect with them. Hopefully you guys like them. All right, so the heart of the situation here, I have the Sun. It's got two pictures, but you know, I'm only reading one side unless I feel otherwise. We got the Eight of Cups. We have the Wheel. Ace of Wands. King of Pentacles. Justice. They have a Virgo sign on the floor. This is Libra card. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll see. Ten of Cups and Page of Cups. Okay, so the energies for the remainder of December. Okay, so with the heart of the matter being the Sun, to me this is a card of truth, a card of happiness. This is like being optimistic. This is good news. There's something innocent about this card too. So I don't know if someone is bringing out your inner child, or if all of a sudden you feel so young at heart, or maybe you're dealing with someone who's very young at heart. This is kind of connecting with animals. You yourself may be very connected to nature and animals, or the person that you're dealing with. And this is also a card about getting the attention that you want, being recognized. It's like soothing or comforting to you when people pay attention to you, when people listen to you. This card for me is also about having a soul connection to someone that may or may not be a platonic friend. I'm almost feeling like someone who was a platonic friend is now someone you could be attracted to. And it's just about being free and being comfortable in your skin as well. So it's for me, it's just kind of like starting off with good news. But I almost feel though that you came out of a dark place, like maybe earlier today, or maybe earlier this month. You felt like giving up on something, or you had walked away from something or someone, and because you felt like something was missing, there was a void. So it's like you went searching for something to fulfill you, something that would reach your heart and soul. There's been some sort of change here with the Wheel, but because this guy, he looks like the Magician to me. I almost feel like you manifested some sort of change. Maybe you're discovering that you have an ability to change the outcome. Like maybe at one point you were hardcore in believing that you had no control over astrology or your fate or your direction in life, and you kind of realize that, you know what, I can make a change. I can, change the outcome of my future. So I just kind of feel like, although there may have been some sort of major shift in your life or some sort of change, I feel like you created it. Like you took control of the wheel. And with the Ace of Wands here, there's some sort of new opportunity for you being offered to you, or having or recognizing some sort of opportunity. This is something creative. This could be something spiritual or a new physical attraction. But I feel like this is more so like being attracted to someone, and sexually attracted to somebody. It could be some sort of flirtation going on between the two of you. You might feel like you have a connection to this person, like an openness, or like you've known this person all of your life. This can be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or it could be a Libra. Maybe it's a Virgo too. I don't know. Like I said, that Virgo sign down there. And also we have a water sign here. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, maybe also a Leo. I feel like someone might not want to grow up. You or someone else could be behaving immaturely from time to time, but it's just because you like to have fun. You don't want to be taken too serious, or you don't want to take life too serious. I feel like there's some sort of decision that you might have to make. I'm also picking up the possibility of a marriage. Because I'm seeing with the Justice card like a contract, and it's being linked to the Ten of Cups, which is settling down together, falling in love. So making something legal. Even if it was just eloping, especially because it's just the two of you here on this beach. Some of you may have eloped, and up here can also recognize you turning your back on your family. Like maybe you had some sort of wedding plans, or maybe, I don't know, there could have been some disagreement, or whatever the case. It's like you wanted to do something your way, but it turned out to be a good thing. Maybe you thought something was ruined, but it turned out for the better. This is also some sort of fulfillment of a wish, fulfillment of God's promise, and a dream come true overall. This is being emotionally, satisfied, feeling content. And just overall, it just looks like you are being in love. Now, also with the Justice card, this is, again, because it's connected to the sun, this is some sort of truth coming out. Having blind faith in something. Something about having blind faith, or you did something and just having blind faith, or you trusted your intuition, you trusted your heart. You didn't need anyone to persuade you, or you didn't want anyone to talk you out of your decision. You just made up your mind and went for something. This can also be talking about being awarded something, or receiving some sort of settlement. But for the most part, I really almost feel like this is talking about like some sort of marriage contract, or at least doing something together as a couple, something being written down on paper, making something legal binding. So even if that is like an apartment or a house here, I would be prepared to, I don't know, to have a visitor, either a relative coming to visit or welcoming a new member of the family, giving birth to a child. That's a possibility as well. Some of you may be dealing with someone that could be younger, or there could be like some sort of age difference. Or for some of you, you may have had a dream about this person. And also I'm picking up having some sort of emotional bond with someone, like you just connect emotionally with this person. You might be very intuitive or discovering that you're very sensitive to people's feelings and emotions, so like being an empath. And also that could be the person that you're dealing with. So here we have another earth sign showing up. This could be, this time it's a woman, but it's an earth sign. She's very nurturing, very Mother Earth like. She's into her health and wellness. She could be like a nurse or a doctor or some sort of practitioner. Someone who could be very organic, or like this, their personality is very real, very organic, very genuine. This person is very responsible and respectable. But there's some sort of disappointment going on here, because I'm seeing you grieving over these cups here. So there's some sort of loss. I don't know. You might be thinking about this person or missing this person. Even if you have moved on, it's still almost like maybe someone in the back of your mind. So it could be a situation where you're wondering if you did the right thing, or wondering could things have turned out differently. You may have received news of someone that got married or is pregnant, and now you're just kind of, I don't know, having some sort of regrets about something. If this isn't you, also, it could be talking about someone who is missing you and regrets something. Here we have an air, well, the Queen of Wands. So this could be an air sign that you could be dealing with. This person is very direct and straightforward. This is a very intellectual person, but they can also be very cold. And a lot of times I feel like you don't know what this person is thinking or understanding what they're expressing, because they're, I feel like this person is multidimensional. They're complicated. They're not an easy person to figure out. And then also we have Virgo here. So Virgo did come out, but it's also the Hermit here. So it looks like you are discovering something about yourself. I feel like you are following your intuition. And I feel like you're being enlightened, like you're discovering a lot of information. You might be isolating yourself from a lot of people, liking to spend a lot of time alone. If you have any pets, I feel like they're your trusty companions. But you may have been doing a lot of research about something, and overall just discovering new things about yourself. And there's like a little face, like a man in the moon. So you could also be like a conspiracy theorist and doing some sort of research about the planets in astrology. There's something that you're trying to find out that you can't. For some of you, it's like you're being blocked, or you're trying to reach out to someone, or you're trying to send a signal to someone or get someone's attention, but they're not paying any attention. They're being guarded, and isolated right now. And also there is, again, with the Two of Swords, this has to do with that making a decision. Up here, I feel like a decision was made. Down here, I feel like someone is being indecisive, or more so stubborn, like refusing to make a decision because they're at a crossroads. For some of you, you could be having to choose between two people, and it's like your judgment is just very cloudy. You don't want to be influenced by any other people's opinions. You want to trust your own intuition and make your own decisions. For some of you, you have secrets, and someone is trying to find out about your secrets, or maybe you're trying to find out about someone's secrets, but it's like a no-go. You hit, I don't know, you hit a wall. It's like you can't go any further, especially for those of you that miss someone and you're trying to spy on their social media. Like, I'm seeing, like, it looks like there's happiness here, but even though you're happy, then you get to missing somebody and you're trying to, you know, look at their social media, but they have it private or it's blocked or something. You might be blocked. If this isn't you, then maybe you have blocked someone from seeing your page, or you have a feeling that someone has been trying to see, you know, your life. Maybe you've recently been married and you're like, I don't want this person to know that. So it's like you're hiding some of your stories from other people. But there's something about a part of your life that you're hiding. And I think for some of you, it's about happiness. For whatever reason, like you don't want someone to know that you're happy. It might be guilt about the fact that you've moved on and they haven't, or vice versa. I'm seeing some gloating going on, or some, you know, being prideful about something, it's like looking at someone and then feeling good about yourself. This is inner fulfillment, because we have the Nine of Cups here. And this is feeling good about some sort of situation that you have going on in your life. Overall, you're just happy about the outcome of something. Now with the moon here, this is usually, I feel like this is facing your insecurities or your fears, or having a partner to deal with this stuff with. Like, I feel like you're very in tune with your emotions, or your partner's emotions. There's some sort of emotional bond or connection that you're having with someone, and it might be kind of scary, and you might be asking yourself, is this real or is this an illusion? And they're like, do you feel what I feel, or do you see what I see? You guys have some sort of unusual connection with each other that other people might not understand, and you yourself might be misunderstood. There's another side to you, like you might come off as playful and shallow, but really you're deep. You're a deep thinker. You care deeply about others. You really, you know, can get metaphysical and talk about things that are really spiritual and out there. And I feel like you share this connection with your partner, and it's nothing to be afraid of, because a lot of times for me, the moon is a card about having to face your insecurities and fears. But because of the depiction on this card, it just kind of makes me feel like it's more so about something that you share with somebody, having some sort of unknown psychic connection with someone, and you guys just kind of get each other. This card is still about time to time becoming over emotional, especially when the moon gets really close to the earth. It's like your emotions can go haywire. But I think those of you that are extremely sensitive to the moon and its placement, I think you're an empath, and I think you just have a connection to other people. And that's why sometimes your emotions are unexplained. Like, you don't know why you have all these mood swings. And it's just because you have a connection to other people. They aren't really your emotions. Other people's emotions are being reflected onto you. Now, here we have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, I had it facing the other side. I personally like the other side better, but it came out on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and interpret this side here. But overall, the Ten of Pentacles is about having that abundance. It's having something to do with establishing a business or establishing a relationship, being part of a legacy, having recognition and empowerment here. It's about your family heritage, where you come from, a background, and I just kind of feel like something is being passed down. So either someone is passing down their legacy to you, you've been listening to stories that your grandfather or great-grandfather or elders have been telling you, aunts, uncles, or whatever. And, you know, they've been sharing their experiences with you. I feel like you belong to a very valuable family or business. You know, you just overall feel like it's very valuable to you. For some of you, you may have inherited a pet. Like, I don't know, maybe someone is no longer here, or they needed you to take care of their pet. So you have like a new addition to the family. And also, you know, the Ten of Pentacles overall is about settling down and establishing some sort of order and having abundance. Now, next to this, we have the Queen of Cups. I thought I also had flipped this back over to the other side, but it came out this way. So, again, I'm just going to interpret it this way. But this is someone who is a water sign, obviously. But I feel like, I don't know, they're staring off into space. This could be you, a Cancer, and just kind of contemplating the universe and where did we come from, and just kind of questioning the universe. I think you are suddenly very curious about life, and you are suddenly very empathetic towards the world. Like, you want to love the world, you want to do good, you want to do better. You could also just want to do this for your partner. Just be someone who looks after people and nurtures people. But I also feel that because it's turned this way, there's a couple of things. Either you are watching someone from afar, like you have your eye on someone, and also you could be unaware that you're about to inherit some money or a gift or something that's very valuable, or something like a family heirloom or something. And again, we have another Cups card. So you might be linking up with another water sign. And you guys might reflect each other's personalities. Like, you guys just kind of reflect each other. I feel like you're looking at him and he's looking at you, and you guys just have this bond, like this emotional bond. You can tell what they're feeling. You can tell what type of mood they're in. I feel like you're making a connection with someone that, you know, you're attracted to. Even if you're in an established relationship, I mean, overall, this is having a good connection to your partner. an emotional connection to your partner. All right, so you guys, remember this has been a general reading. I hope it did resonate. Remember, everyone's life is different. So for private readings, you'll want to email me directly. That's namat76@gmail.com, and that is in the description box below. Just click on that link. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. I hope you guys like the cards. I feel like I'm still connecting with them. But thank you guys for watching and listening. Many blessings to you.